who say does that.
It's time for the NBA, live on... Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with... So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the teams. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kyrie Irving is out there with Desmond Bane. Then there's Dunn. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Banchero in at power forward. Outside Garland. Bridges passes to Aldama. Now Durant. 6 to shoot. Overdone. A nice shot by KD. KD's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Trailblazers. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I was able to talk with Lenny Wilkins for a minute. Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to Irving. And here's Banchero. Lively with the screen. There's the triple. And it's Banchero missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Durant. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
Banchero looking around. To the inside. And finished off by Lively.
Climbing the ladder, going upstairs. Lively, he doesn't have to go far to flush it.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Aldama with the ball. Picked up by Banchero. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Banchero outside. Bridges against Irving. The shot from the low post is good. And that ties it up.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Outside, KD. Davis inside. Lively's there. Bridges misses. Mavericks leading by 3. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Irving for 3. And Davis pulls it down.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
KD passes to Aldama. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Irving against Davis. Now Irving. They just worked San Antonio in that last game.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Kyrie Irving, 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
Both free throws good for Irving.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Here's a look at some of the stats for Mikal Bridges.
And he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's tinkered with a few things and really improved his form.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Outside Garland. Sweet little floater.
And how about the soft touch by Garland with the nice floater up over the top of the defense.
And Caro outside. Back to Irving. Pass to Lively. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Outside, KD. Bridges, no one around him. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Irving against Garland. Outside Irving. Shoots from the elbow. Again, the Mavericks score.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
Pass to Aldama. Garland with a screen on Banchero. Aldama, and another 3 for Portland.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Garland against Irving. Lively a screen on Garland. Down low. It's stolen by Davis. The shot. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
Pass to Lively. Outside Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 9.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Durant kicks to Bridges. For 3. Banchero grabs the board. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Banchero outside. Launches a 3. The Trailblazers pull it in. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Garland. Davis with a screen on Dunn. There's Garland, and it's blocked.
When Lively's on you like this, with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on him.
Took him no time at all on that one. Irving's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Mavs. Now a timeout called by Portland. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Andre Drummond's checked in for Santi Aldama. Brown comes in for Kevin Durant. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Garland. Trailblazers trail by 5. Brown outside. Davis with a screen on Markkanen. Takes the 13-footer. Davis dishes to Brown. Here's Alvarado. Dunn covering. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Caruso, the pass to Brown. Inside. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Brown.
There's so many ways Davis can beat you on the interior. Defenders always on their heels when he is attacking.
To the middle. Here's Ware, and he jams it with authority.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Here's Alvarado. Scoreless thus far. It's Brown with the drive. Markkanen with the block.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good stride.
Clock at 6. Here's Alvarado.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after them.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Davis? He's averaging 19 points per game, 11 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And the intimidation factor that he possesses with his shot blocking and rim presence, really the backbone of their defense.
Yeah, you know, he's protecting the rim like it's his family. I mean, don't even think about going in there.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Portland. And both free throws good for Achua. Here is Durant, coming off a solid outing against Indiana. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
No good on that one.
Talk about a modicum of consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years, and continuing to do just that.
And the second free throw, good.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Beasley kicks to Ware. Dunn outside. Achua finds Dunn. There's a screen by Achua. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, I really like how Dunn draws these fouls. He's actually excellent at getting defenders to foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
The free throw drops in for Dunn. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And so Brown will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. 7-point differential. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Sometimes the bench players are a little overlooked and undervalued, but make no mistake, they play a vital role in deciding games.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Beasley against Caruso. Beasley, the pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I'd like to see him use his size like that.
Up top, Brown. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Good on the bucket.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Dunn kicks to Beasley. Pass to Ware. Dunn outside. Takes it inside. Lets it go from deep. It's Drummond with the rebound.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Here's KD. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Durant. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And back to his efficiency from three, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. And so Durant nails them both. 54 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Achua. There's a screen by Achua. Beasley in the post. Defended by Caruso. Achua, no good. Trailblazers trail by 3. Driving to the basket. And that one's good, Caruso.
Brown is a willing and able passer who typically makes the right play.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ware passes to Dunn. 15 seconds left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Achua kicks to Markkanen. Dallas, no good that time either.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks lead by 1. We'll get right back to the action. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against the Pacers.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
On the court for the Mavericks, Banchero up there with Derek Lively. Then there's Desmond Bane. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dunn at the small forward position. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
When you're the #1 pick, like Banchero, the expectations are through the roof. But Paolo is well-grounded. Got his feet on the ground, head squarely focused. He's embracing the challenge and meeting it so far.
Bane against Bridges. Drummond in the post. Back to Bridges. Over Bain. Bridges misses.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Back to Banchero. Lively sets a screen for Banchero. No good from outside. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. From downtown, the Mavericks pull it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And finished off by Lively.
If you're looking for a rim runner, Derek Lively is your guy.
Garland against Irving. Brown outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Sunday, the Los Angeles Clippers will come into town.
And that game against Brooklyn, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Davis is checked in. Both good from the line that time.
You've got to admire and appreciate Bruce Brown's utility. I mean, you can slot him in anywhere, multiple positions. He's going to find a way to have a positive impact on the game.
And it's Banchero missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Irving against Garland. Now here's Davis. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick and roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
Irving against Garland. Irving kicks to Banchero. Off target from outside.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Oh, such a good shooter in general. The pull-up jumper is something Bridges has been working on.
Banchero left side. Up top, Garland. Lively defending. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Dunn. Outside, Bain. And that one is stuffed right through.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Back to Garland. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Aldama finds Garland. Davis sets a screen. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Dallas has gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Garland. Here's Aldama. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Left side, Irving. Ben Carroll, left side. Payne for 3. Traps in the tray. Now it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Outside Garland, over Irving. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Garland, so intelligent on the floor, the kind of player you want taking over in that pick and roll.
Back to Irving. Tries it from 9. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Irving's got 14 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside Garland. Davis with a screen on Irving. To the paint. It's deflected. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, what a great effort that time by Davis. Just never gave up on it. Worked through tough defense and still found a way to get it up and down.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Bruce Brown. The Mavericks also with a sub. Ware's checked in. Out to the wing. Here's Ben Carroll. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 8 points for him.
Strong defense against Banchero inside, but they can't break his focus, and he still manages to knock it down.
Bridges kicks to Caruso. Pass to Aldama. Right side, Garland. Davis setting the pick for Garland. Here's Aldama. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Dunn passes to Ben Carroll. Ben Carroll draws the double. Ware buries it from 3-point range. Ware's got his second bucket of the night.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
And here's Garland for 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Done outside. The kick out to Irving. Fires it up. Can't nail the jumper. And so Garland will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
For Portland, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Bridges against Dunn. Davis with a screen on Dunn. Outside, Davis. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Bridges against Dunn. And Banchero inside. He had 19 points in the win against San Antonio.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Pass to Garland. Davis setting the pick for Garland. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. different look now for Portland. Andre Drummond's checked in for Anthony Davis. Kevin Durant comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Garland. Then for the Mavericks, Markkanen, he's checked in for Dunn. Malik Beasley comes in for Bane. And it's Dunn in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Dunn. Pass to Banchero. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Drummond with a screen on Banchero. And here's KD for 3. The Mavericks leading. Beasley dishes to Dunn. Beasley kicks to Dunn. Banchero against Durant. And Banchero. Here we go. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lauri Markkanen.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
The first one falls.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
Pass to Durant. Inside, Beasley with the steal. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there, just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
Now here's Durant. Rejected by Banchero. It's Beasley on the wing, defended by Caruso. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And they also show up in the top 5 in opponents' points per game. I love how they just scratch and claw and really trust each other on the defensive end.
And with that steals ranking you talked about, Greg, their defense has been a major strength for them. I mean, they cause all sorts of headaches for their opponents. He misses the free throw.
And Beasley, his responsibility is to score the basketball and help space the floor with his outside shooting.
And he's good on the second.
You know, when Beasley stays within himself, I think he's really an effective player, and we know he's skilled on offense.
Pass to Alvarado. Bridges outside. Will it go? And he lays it up and in. Bridges got 7 points in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Beasley with it. 1:35 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Banchero, a shot off that time. Trailblazers trail by 5. KD passes to Alvarado. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Banchero against Drummond. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got the lead up to 7 now for Dallas.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Caruso. Outside, KD. Portland moving the ball over. Bridges for three. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
When defending Beasley, you've got to get up on him. I mean, he's lethal as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Banchero against Durant. Durant down the lane. And the layup is good. Durant's got 9.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
And so it's Dallas in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. Okay, let's take a moment now to celebrate our Players of the Week. The Western, that is more than...
And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Durant is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Bridges. And it's Davis in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor for Portland. First one falls for him. Durant hits them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Banchero outside. Back to Irving. Bain kicks to Banchero. A 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Garland dishes to KD. Out to Bridges. Outside Garland. Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night. Crafty move. He takes it up and lays it in. Banchero's got 18 points in the game.
Well, I love Banchero's overall game because it's terrific. I like to see him taking over, too, as an alpha dog, leading the way, going and getting his. That's impressive.
Bridges finds Aldama. Portland no good that time either.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Irving looking for an opening. Lively sends a screen for Irving. Pass to Lively. Kicks it out to Banchero. No good on that one. Some solid defense there from KD. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. There's Garland. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Lively. Bain against KD. Done outside. Pass to Lively. Outside Irving. Three-pointer. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Garland. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And he knows exactly what he's doing. Garland gets inside and puts the defender in a position where he has to foul.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Dallas with a change here too. Achua, he's checked in for Banchero. He hits the second from the line.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Chance now to check out the NBA's most efficient scorers. And you look at Lively. Leading the league in field goal percentage, he always gets good looks.
He is a finisher, plain and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It borders on astonishing.
Outside Irving. Pass to Dunn. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. 6 to shoot. Now Lively. Lively is screen on Bridges. Back to Lively. And it's Portland with the rebound. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Bridges. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Bain. To the inside and taken away by Brown. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Garland. And here is Bridges. That drops and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Done outside. Back to Irving. A high post shot. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Oh, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Davis, the pass to Aldama. Pass to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And here's Irving. He's got 16. Beyond the arc. Aldama with the rebound. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Aldama for the tie. Mavericks with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Bridges with it. He's got 10. Here's Garland. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
He can light up the night. Garland, no stranger to scoring in bunches.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And Portland making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And he sinks the second. Now Garland. 20 points for him. There's a screen by Aldama. Garland against Irving. Right side, Garland. Pass to Caruso. Just 3 to shoot for the tie. And it's Drummond missing. The Mavericks leading. Here's Irving. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Down low. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Garland dishes to Brown.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. He's definitely been getting it done since the All-Star break. Averaging about 18 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
First free throw is good. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Portland. Then for the Mavericks, Ware's checked in, and Lauri Markkanen subbed in for Dunn. And he can't hit the second. Dallas leading by 3. Dunn passes to Ware. Dunn kicks to Bain. Markkanen a screen on Caruso. And stolen by Caruso. It's Drummond top of the key. Brown against Markkanen. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Brown. Drummond's got his first 2 points.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Here's Dunn. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 3. For Portland, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Markkanen against Brown. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks making a change here. Beasley's checked in.
Maverick substitution, number 35, Malik Beasley.
Pass to Alvarado. Drummond sets the screen for Brown. Clock at 6. And the shot goes in. Brown's got 9 points.
When Brown gets ahead of steam, headed to the hoop, it's hard to stay in front of him.
Dunn passes to Beasley. Back to Dunn. Alvarado with the steal. Over in the corner, Caruso. Here's Brown. 9 points in the game so far, and he uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And here's Brown outside, drains the three-pointer. He's got 14.
Brown locked in and concentrating well there, getting that three to fall.
Done outside. Pass to Beasley. Here's Ware, defended by Drummond. Done outside. No good from 18.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Brown, that one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Markkanen over Brown. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Here's Alvarado. Dunn covering. Brown outside. Drummond sets the screen for Brown. No good on the triple.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Here's Dunn. Banked in off the glass. Dunn's got his second bucket tonight.
Tell you what, guys, there's no way you're stopping Dunn when he's that close to the hoop.
Brown the pass to Aldama. A minute 42 left to play in the third. And it's Drummond missing. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. And Brown over to help. From outside the arc. Cans it from downtown. Dunn's got 7 now in this quarter. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And Portland making a change here. Durant's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Banchero's checked in. A minute 20 left in the third quarter of the game. Brown against Markkanen. Brown inside. Pass to Alvarado. Drummond a screen. Shot clock at 5. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Banchero passes to Ware. Over Drummond. Kicks it out to Banchero. Offline with his 3.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant? I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Anthony Davis comes in for Drummond. And it's Bridges in for Bruce Brown. Durant nails both of them. Mavericks trail by 3. Beasley outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I like whenever Beasley attacks the defense inside like that because it forces them to react.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And both free throws good for Beasley. Portland has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Caruso, the pass to KD. Here's Alvarado. Dunn covering. 5 to shoot. Back to Davis. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 1. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Mavericks trailing. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Desmond Bane. Derek Lively is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Irving at the point. Pass to Lively. And Davis sends it back.
If you don't know exactly where Davis is, he's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Six on the shot clock. Here's Bane. Bucket is good.
And Bane likes using his strength on those physical plays, proving just how tough he is.
Banchero against Durant. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. On the wing, Irving. Portland grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Caruso against Bane. Davis dishes to Bridges. Free throw line jump shot. It's rebounded by Dallas. Banchero's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Markkanen finds Banchero. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Lively, that's good.
The ability to pass like that will be a must as Banchero's career goes on.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Markkanen with the block. Outside Irving. Lively, a screen on Garland. And on the way from Irving for 3. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
There's Garland. Oh, that's blocked. Banchero against KD. On the wing, Bane. Outside, Markkanen. That 3 off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 4. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is. Able to score against physical defenders.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Alex Caruso. Donnie's checked in for Dallas.
Kevin Durant. Watch out.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Banchero has screened for Irving. Shoots over Garland. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
The three, Bridges. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his third assist on the night. Outside, Bain. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Bain's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
Striking fast inside. Bain isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
Here's KD. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Dunn misses. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Bridges. Gets it to go from 8 feet.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Banchero outside. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist from KD. Now it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead. Lively's shot is off. And Portland with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Bridges outside. To the middle. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Trailblazers. Bridges outside. Drummond with a screen on Bain. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Banchero outside. Here's Bain. And Bridges with the block. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here's Irving.
A really good job by the coaching staff, I think, on the defensive end. Much more energy and effort since halftime and really making their opponents work for every good shot.
In close, Durant gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Banchero's versatility, impressive. He's a big that can do a little bit of everything.
Kyrie Irving, second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, Darius Garland.
That free throw missing.
So good at getting his team involved. Garland has become a difference maker.
Good on the second free throw. Mavericks trail by 8. Now, here's Bain. Lively, a screen on Garland. Back to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Katie against Dunn. On the wing, Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Over Bain. Gets a hand on it, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got the lead up to 8 now for Portland.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Caro outside. Takes the 13-footer, and that one good. And Caro's got 21.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options. If he can't penetrate, your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Dallas.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. This time's checked in for Irving.
Chris Finch.
Mavericks trail by 8. And here is Dunn. Banchero outside. Going inside. Shoots over Aldama. And a beautiful finish by Banchero. Banchero's got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Aldama. Back to Garland. Over Dunn. They grab their own miss. Aldama with the ball. There's a screen by Aldama. Durant for 3. And another shot. In deep. Drummond drops it in. Drummond's got 10 points in just the second half.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Bain, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, Banchero's difficult to match up with because of his versatility, especially when he's aggressively looking to score.
And he knocks down the first one. And Portland making a change here. Davis is checked in. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Mavericks. No free throws, good from Banchero. Trailblazers leading by 6. Pass to Aldama. Bridges against Bain. Davis setting the pick for Bridges. Drills it from outside. Bridges has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Trailblazers.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
Here's Banchero to the paint. And finished off by Lively.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Davis kicks to Durant. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you see the fantastic size for a point. Dunn going 6'4", 220. Not easy to contest inside.
The first free throw is good. That one is no good. Trailblazers leading by 6. Garland, the pass to Bridges. Tries it from 9. Bank shot, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. That one goes in. Banchero's got 27 points.
No shame or fear in this young fella. And Carroll will take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Davis with a screen on dime. Puts it up for Davis. Oh, trying for it. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Garland. Markkanen pulls it in.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass to Bain. That's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Time to get loud for your lead.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Dallas. And Dallas also making a switch. Irving's checked in for Malik Beasley.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Banchero. Shoots over Aldama. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Let's get an update on Irving. What's the status, David?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Dallas. He said it's a hyperextended shoulder and that they've got ice on it now to try to bring down the inflammation. And as you can see, he's already back on the court. How about that, Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Bain with the bucket.
And made for the bright lights. Big bucket there from Bain.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's KD. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Kevin Durant taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Outside Irving. Over to the wing. It's stolen by Aldama. Bridges kicks to Garland. Bridges passes to Aldama. Good ball. Oh! Wow! Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 15 rebounds. Garland against Irving. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this high.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, taking the bump, Garland doesn't hold back and gets rewarded with the foul.
At the line for Portland, Darius Garland, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. That's an 8-point game. 43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Irving against Garland. Outside Irving. And they get it back. Markkanen sets the pick for Irving. 6 to shoot. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Davis dishes to Garland. And so it's Portland winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Anthony.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.